Have you ever wondered how the Indian budget for 2024 will shape the nation's future? Well, you're about to find out. This budget, presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, outlines a vision of profound transformation for India's economy. The government's focus is on four major castes: women, youth, poor, and farmers, as they believe that the country progresses when they progress. This budget is not just a statement of accounts, but a blueprint for the future of India, addressing poverty, education, health, infrastructure, and even environmental concerns. So let's dive into the details of this budget and see how it intends to transform India. The government has made significant strides in eradicating poverty and empowering the Indian populace. One of the major achievements they've made is pulling 25 crore people out of the claws of poverty in the past decade. This has been made possible through the implementation of various schemes, including the provision of free food for 80 crore people. Direct benefit transfers have been an essential part of this progress. A staggering 34 lakh crore rupees have been transferred via PM Jan Dhan Yojana accounts, leading to savings of around 2.7 lakh crore rupees. The government has also been particularly focused on supporting artisans and street vendors through the PM Vishwakarma Yojana and PM Svanidhi schemes, respectively. Moreover, the empowerment of women has been at the forefront of these initiatives, with 30 crore Mudra Yojana loans being dispersed to women entrepreneurs. Upskilling and reskilling have been key areas of focus, with over 1.4 crore youth receiving training under the Skill India mission. The government's commitment to empowering individuals can also be seen in their plans to expand the Lakpati Didi scheme, aiming to boost the rural economy and empower rural women. Clearly, the government is making concerted efforts to uplift and empower the Indian masses. Now, let's talk about the economy and inflation, two critical aspects of any budget. The government has successfully moderated inflation, keeping it within the target band of 2 to 6%. This control over inflation is vital as it helps maintain the purchasing power of the rupee, ensuring that your hard-earned money retains its value. But it's not just about keeping prices stable. The government has also stimulated economic growth. Over the past year, the average real income of people has increased by 50%. This growth isn't just a statistic, it means more opportunities, better living standards, and overall prosperity for the citizens of India. It's essential to understand that this economic expansion isn't accidental. It's the result of careful planning, prudent fiscal policies, and strategic investments made by the government. These include efforts to develop the eastern part of the country, which is expected to fuel India's growth further. So, what do all these numbers and percentages mean for you and me? They mean that the economy is on the right track. They suggest that the government's policies are working, helping to create a stable, prosperous environment where businesses can thrive and people can improve their lives. These economic indicators suggest a promising future for the Indian economy. The budget also outlines key strategies in the areas of health, agriculture, and infrastructure. With the intent to make housing more accessible, the government plans to subsidize the construction of 30 million affordable houses in rural areas. In the realm of health, the expansion of the Ayushman Bharat scheme takes center stage. This initiative aims to extend its benefits to all ASHA workers, Anganwadi workers, and helpers, thereby ensuring wider health coverage. Turning our focus to agriculture, the government encourages the use of nano-DAPI for various crops, aiming to expand its use across all agroclimatic zones. In addition, a strategy for achieving self-reliance in oilseeds is in the works, which will cover aspects from research for high-yielding varieties to procurement, value addition, and crop insurance. In terms of infrastructure, the government's attention is on the needs of the fishing community, with plans to set up a new department named Matsya Sampada. Furthermore, there's an emphasis on enhancing the railway system, with a plan to convert 40,000 normal rail bogies to Vande Bharat standards, and a focus on metros to provide transit-oriented development. These initiatives are indicative of the government's commitment to improving the lives of its citizens and strengthening the nation's infrastructure. The Indian Budget 2024 also places a strong emphasis on environmental initiatives and fiscal consolidation. The government has announced a series of schemes aimed at achieving net zero emissions by the year 2070. These include funding to harness offshore wind energy generation, procuring machinery for biomass aggregation, and expanding the electric vehicle sector through increased manufacturing and infrastructure development. Turning our gaze towards fiscal measures, the government has raised the bar on capital expenditure to a significant 11.11 lakh crore for the fiscal year 2024 to 2025. This increased investment serves as a testament to the government's commitment towards infrastructural development and economic growth. Furthermore, the government has laid down a plan to reduce the fiscal deficit to 4.5% by the fiscal year 2025 to 26. This move towards fiscal consolidation is a clear indication of the government's strategy to maintain economic stability while fostering growth. Through these measures, the government is not only addressing the pressing issue of climate change, but also ensuring fiscal stability for the nation. In summary, the Indian Budget 2024 is a comprehensive plan aimed at fostering growth and development in the country. It's a testament to the government's commitment to eradicating poverty, with 25 crore people lifted out of poverty in 10 years and the provision of free food for 80 crore people. The focus on economic growth and inflation control is clear, with real income increasing by 50% and inflation within the target band. Health, agriculture, and infrastructure haven't been overlooked, with initiatives like the Ayushman Bharat scheme expansion and the creation of Matsya Sampada Department for fishermen. The commitment to the environment is also commendable, with schemes to achieve net zero by 2070. With such a robust plan in place, the future of India indeed looks promising. Thank you for watching, and remember, the progress of a nation lies in the progress of its people.